Another night of Warhammer Rogue Trader begins. I almost forgot the name of the game. A servo skull from the warrant chamber has relayed Edelthrad's message. The air is alive and gathering people loyal to the dynasty to storm the bridge. It is vital to make it to this meeting to unite forces with Edelthrad and confront Kunrad. Kunrad the Deceiver. So we've just... kind of rescued the navigator, who is kind of dead, I guess. And now we leave. What is with my party? Actually...
I am at your service.
Abelard should definitely go first.
This master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a servitor.
She is, after all, the melee person. Let me lead the party. Let's go through this door. It's locked. We're doomed. Okay.
The sooner we start...
The sooner we start what? What's the rest of it? Oh. Why is the rest of my party just standing around? Okay, I seem to not understand how to make everybody in the party move.
I know how to take risks.
Okay, I double-clicked, and now everybody is moving around. But they're moving around in this weird formation that I don't fully understand. The Navigator's Sanctum is the private haven of the ship's guide through the warp, and a death trap for anyone left inside after translation to the Immaterium. Well, I thought I knew what my marching orders were, but I have apparently not understood correctly what I'm supposed to do. So let's look at this again. Make it to a meeting. I guess we're going to the bridge. Maybe I should look at the map. Perhaps the map will tell me something. There's an officer's deck. Is that where I'm supposed to go? How do I get to the officer's deck? That's where I came from, right? Maybe? I guess I'm going to the officer's deck. I guess the maps in this game are teeny tiny. All injuries and traumas are removed after returning to your flagship. Oh, I didn't check for injuries or anything. It's probably a bit late for that now. The game is autosaved. Oh, it's a floating cathedral, it looks like. Oh, there's more fighting happening up here. Oh, somebody was shot down right in front of us as he was trying to run for his life. People are falling.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
People are falling to the heretics right and left.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this man.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
I hope she's an ally. Argenta, the white-haired warrior, turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop. and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
The Seneschal's voice seems to bring the warrior out of her battle trance.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
The young woman called Argenta lowers her weapon and scans your small party with an intense gaze. Then she sets her sights on you. Just as a side note, I find it incredibly irritating that they put this sort of descriptive text at the beginning, and then they have the voice actor speak the dialogue that's at the end. I wish they would have the voice... I wish the dialogue part was at the beginning. I wish they would redo these so the dialogue part is at the beginning, and then the sort of descriptive narrator text is at the end. It would make things a lot easier for me as a person who's trying to make a YouTube video. I'm just saying, it's really annoying that I look at this description and I start to think about reading it, and then the voice actor starts talking from like 2 sentences later. Anyway, I guess they don't think about that. Nobody thinks about the YouTube video creators when they're making games. I don't understand it. Anyway. Who am I, you ask? Well, I am Darius von Valentius, the Lord Captain's heir. Is that what I want to say? Yeah, sure, why not?
The hour is dark and daunting.
Like that.
The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Argenta gives you another stern appraisal. You catch something strange in the dark depths of her eyes, some internal struggle or a wordless question. She's talking about the arch-enemy, Chaos, a malign metaphysical force composed of psychic energy that exists in an alternate dimension known as the Warp. Oh. So the arch-enemy lives in the Warp, huh? Well, you're not gonna believe why we're here.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I'm no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
The retribution of the Emperor of Mankind, the guide, the ruler, and the higher power to which humanity offers their prayers for aid and deliverance. And the cryptic phrase, most would be driven mad with despair if they knew the truth. I assume the truth is, he's just a dude and he's not really any sort of divine figure.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Well, as luck would have it, we've been doing that exact thing this entire time. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitatis? Adepta Sororitas. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your orders serve the Ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
I want to know now. Okay.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Alright, who are all these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
Are you gonna be in my party too? What's happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord.
Ah,
And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
I'm always on my guard, Overseer. For I am Darius. We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Argenta nods at the passage on your right.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Technomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Oh, if only I'd rolled a Technomat at the beginning of the game. Alas, I did not.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
For Terra! The crew need more powerful weapons for the coming battle. Maybe something suitable can be found on the officer's deck. Maybe so. Alright, Sister Argenta, which way do we go? You are now part of the party. We're covering your back, your lordship. We won't let anyone get through. And the Vox Skull continues to blast instructions and so forth from... Oh, well, it doesn't appear on the log, though. The Vox Skull continues to broadcast messages. Crew members
Always keep your eye on the
are
prize.
standing around. Oh, there's a box of goods here. A crate of trank injectors, a maglev impeller, salvaged omniprocessor, and 50 shipments of glow sticks. May I please know what any of these things are? Apparently not. I do not get a detailed description of them. I see nothing to indicate that I should keep these things, so I will ship them off to my ship. To the cargo. Alright, we have a door here. The door will not move an inch. It is blocked. Well, fine then.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, another box of goods. More. Oh, a well-maintained sniper rifle, which is slightly better than the one I have. By 1 damage point. So, I will add to my inventory. And the other two things will go to the cargo. Auxiliary plasma banks and tox dispenser modules. And I will close this. You have received a new, more efficient weapon for your character. To upgrade your equipment, open the inventory, etc., etc., etc. I was just going to do that without prompting. So... I mean, it seems to be exactly the same, except it does 12 to 17 damage instead of 12 to 16, which is about as microscopic of an upgrade as you can do. Wait. I just... What? Oh, I equipped it to my secondary weapon slot. Oh, I now see that I have a secondary weapon slot. I did not realize. So I suppose I can have a long-range weapon and a short-range weapon. Okay. The cat is fed. Now, what do we do? Do we go to the big obvious door? Seems like the obvious thing to do, but there's something here. An explosion has blasted a hole through this door, large enough for a person to get through. Oh, really? And yet we can't go that way. Interesting. Which way did I start from? I guess I go through the big obvious door. The maps are a little confusing. Oh, it's a large room with enemies inside. It's a cargo bay door. No. I saw the word cargo down here, so I thought it was a cargo bay. It looks like some sort of library with a lot of tables, and there's books. And like a sort of a library in a cathedral sort of thing. And then there's a large set of steps going up to a door. And there's something in the center in a big glass block. It looks like some sort of glass display case. And I see a lot of enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies. I guess we charge boldly into battle after quick saving. And the battle is beginning. Prepare for battle. Get your characters into position. So Argenta looks like is first in the initiative. Argenta seems to be a front line sort of fighter, so I'm gonna put her up near the front. Abelard is definitely gonna impose himself. He'll take the ones on the left. On the left we have 2 heretic assailants and a heretic cutthroat. And on the right we have the same... Oh! There's an extra assailant on the right too. Most of them seem to have 7 hit points. 2 of them have 18 hit points. The cutthroats are the big bads in this fight. No problem. There's 4 of us now. Alright, Abelard's gonna move up close so he can do a charge. Idira's gonna move into partial cover back here, I guess. And I will move. Darius will move into partial cover as well. It'd be nice if there was full cover somewhere, but there isn't. Start the battle. Argenta's abilities. She is a warrior of the Adepta Sororitas and a soldier. She's an expert with burst ranged weapons and weapons that deal damage in an area. Another of Argenta's strength is her mobility in combat. Run and gun is a unique soldier ability. Using it grants the soldier an extra movement point and reduces the cost of their next attack by -1 action points. The soldier will also suffer a -10 penalty for their ballistic skill for this attack. Run and gun also allows the soldier to perform an additional attack with a ranged weapon, which is a handy tool if you want to make more than one attack with them on their turn. Revel in Slaughter is a soldier ability which can be used once for each 3 enemies the soldier kills in a single battle. Each activation of this ability increases the soldier's ballistic skill, critical hit chance, and critical damage. The effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. Well, I'm glad everything is simple in this game. Certainly wouldn't want any complicated rules. Certain types of weapons let you make burst attacks. Unlike single shots, burst fire requires you to select a direction rather than a specific target. Burst attacks are particularly effective against clusters of enemies. When performing a burst attack, the character fires several successive shots in different directions. Most of these shots are concentrated in the center of the selected attack cone. Therefore, the more enemies there are in the center of this area, the more of them will be damaged. So it's a cone attack. Be careful, burst fire shots can hit allies if they are standing in the direction of the attack. Yeah, I learned that in the last battle, where I almost killed Abelard by shooting him with lightning in the back. Okay, so Argenta is first, and I mean, it does sort of feel like we should just immediately do a burst attack. Can I do a burst attack from here? What's the range? So this is the cone. I mean, I can... I think I can hit all 4 of these. I'm gonna try to hit all 4 of these guys with a burst attack from Argenta.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
2 down. The other 2 are hurt. 2 killed, 2 down. And... I'm not going to use run and gun because I didn't fully understand that description, so there. I feel like we're doing fine anyway. Idira will analyze the heretic cutthroat, the most dangerous one left on the field. Give them a debuff stack or whatever it is that analyzing does. And then she will use her standard lightning arc to blast the heretic cutthroat in the back. Oh, not only did it fry the heretic cutthroat, it got the other one too, and there's more enemies rushing into battle. I thought things were too easy. 4 new enemies have arrived. 2 assailants and 2 cutthroats. 2 easy ones and 2 hard ones. Not a problem. That's the end of Idira's turn. One of the cutthroats rushes forward. Oh, Abelard's getting attacked, but they missed. Full and partial covers give you opportunity to avoid enemy attacks. Full cover, indicated by the skull, reduces chance to hit by 60%. Partial cover only reduces it by 35%. Some cover can be destroyed by melee attacks, area attacks, and other abilities. Destructible cover has a durability bar above it. Single shot can penetrate through any cover. I don't see any durability bars. Okay, so Darius is in partial cover. He is going to analyze... I would like for him... Oh, the 2 heretic cutthroats. Okay, I've got a shot on one of the heretic cutthroats that came in, that just came in the door. So I'm going to analyze that enemy.
On it.
To give them exploits, which I think increases my chances of hitting it somehow. And then I'm going to line up a dead-eye shot with my new sniper rifle and fire.
See to it personally.
And that is a hit and a kill. Kill shot. And... can be used multiple... Why am I not using my surefire plan skill? I should use my surefire plan, which uses 0 AP and gives me some stacks of surefire plan. which gives me a buff. I should have done that before. A heretic assailant is trying to shoot at me from across the other side of the table, but misses. Heretic assailant is shooting, but misses. Another one shoots and hits Darius for 3 points. Another one tries to shoot Abelard, but misses. Abelard now has a shot at... he's gonna do a melee attack on the cutthroat right in front of him. And strike. That's 12 points of damage. Unfortunately, that's all he can do. He's then going to do brace for impact because he's right in the line of fire. Give him a buff. One of the new cutthroats rushes in. It's now Argenta's turn. Okay, nobody's standing in a group, so a burst fire is not a great plan. What about this run and gun thing? Their next attack costs 1 less AP and does not count toward the attack limit. So I'm gonna say, let's do that. That costs 1 action point. And I think that lets us... You know, actually, she does have a decent... Alright, she's gonna step out. And then I'm gonna use this ghost mode to see if I can do a burst shot to hit all 3 of these enemies without hitting Abelard. Yes. If I click, is it gonna do it?
Faith without deeds
No!
is worthless.
Oh, okay, yes. Ah, I got 2 of them. Well, I killed one of them and hit a second one. Didn't quite do as much as I had hoped. But I have another shot, which I will take on the heretic assailant who was damaged. Follow-up attack. Misses! They dodged the attack. And now I can't move, so I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I hope Argenta has a good defense. Idira is there, and she is going to analyze the cutthroat, give him stacks of exploit, and then zap him with a lightning arc. It worked well on the other one.
Be gone, will endure.
Oh, damn! Lightning arc is like a chain lightning, and it hits allies, too. Sorry about that, Argenta. I didn't mean to hit you. I've gone mad with power. I don't know why my cat is trying to bother me right now. Okay, I think that was successful. There's only 2 enemies left, and they're little enemies, so I think we're fine. Darius will just shoot one. The one right across the table from him.
Make it happen.
But that was a complete whiff, so that was a waste of a turn. Oh, I should have done an analyze. Wait, are there more enemies? Oh, there's another enemy back there. There's a heretic assailant hiding, and another one. Oh, I didn't realize those guys were back there. Whoops. An assailant gets up from behind the table and shoots, but misses. Another one shoots at Argenta, but misses. Somebody's trying to shoot at Darius, but misses. Another one tries to shoot Argenta, but misses. Argenta is going to move up behind this chair for cover. And then I think do a... Wait. Oh, that's Abelard. Wrong person. Abelard's gonna run up and cleave or strike this assailant behind the table.
We should deal with this.
That's a kill. He is jibbed into his component parts. And Abelard is standing out in the middle of the open, ready to get killed. Now it's Argenta's turn. Now Argenta's gonna come over here behind this chair. Right? And then take a shot at, let's see, the heretic assailant that's not in cover. And go. Oh, but it's a miss. Okay, Idira. What's the range on her lightning attack? I wonder. Let's analyze the heretic assailant way in the distance. And lightning. Too far away. Okay, Idira can't really do anything. She is going to do forewarning. She's going to cast forewarning on Abelard, who is out in the open. Oh, I didn't realize there was another heretic assailant right there next to him. It's going to give a little help to Abelard since he's out in the open. And now it's Darius's turn. He is also going to try to do
It's as good as done.
another stack of analysis, and then do a dead-eye shot on this heretic assailant way in the distance who has 9 stacks of exploit. Firing, and that's a hit for 30 damage. That was a kill. A definitive kill. An assailant, is trying to run away from Abelard. Abelard swings as he tries to get away and cuts him down. Abelard dodges an attack. Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemies' ability to perform attacks with ranged weapons. Pistols and shotguns are an exception. Those can be fired at point-blank range. Oh, so that guy had to get up and leave since Abelard was standing next to him. That was lucky, because I didn't even know he was there. Okay, so Abelard has a turn now. Now I think there's only one left, yeah. Guy behind the table. Can I get to him? I don't think I can get to him. I can't even charge at him because he's behind a table. Well, I guess I'll get closer. And now it's Argenta's turn. Argenta can get some cover here. And she will attempt a single shot. This is a low percentage, I think, because they've got cover. Oh, but it's a hit and a kill. Good shot, Argenta. Skill tests and interaction with the environment. To open a jammed door, click on the icon. The character with the highest tech use will make the skill test. If this test fails, the door will remain closed. A particularly bad result of a tech use test can cause the door to become permanently stuck and impossible to open. Well, I hope there's no story behind that. Let's get the loot first. a bunch of well-maintained sniper rifles and swords go to cargo. Otherwise, what's this thing in the middle? This glass case. An exact replica of the Von Valancius void ship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate the main compartments and decks of the vessel. Cool. Oh wait, there's more corpses. Oh, I thought they consolidated all the loot, but they didn't. There's one more here. One more gun going to cargo. And there's another corpse up here. I gave them all kinds of praise in the last video for consolidating the loot, but they didn't after all. The cogitator is silent. It seems that its machine spirit is no longer being powered by the motive force. Alright, so there's a door at the top of those stairs. There's a fireplace study. The cozy seating area is completely destroyed. Pieces of furniture and splinters are scattered everywhere, and dark stains cover the floor and upholstery. The Vox skull continues to drone. Fight selflessly and lower not your bloodied arms till the last foe of humankind is slain. Ah, there's a case over here with some goods. Some rolls of synth leather, some sets of icons, 25, and void sweat ale. Sounds delicious. Let us collect it all. And on the other side, it looks like some more goods we can loot. Some electrified shard nets, engraved flasks, and Grox meat rump steaks. Yum. All going to cargo. Oh, and I see something purple over here. Some scrolls on the table. Belly churn wheels. Looks like provisions. Machine spirit vaultlet. Mechanicus creations. Another set of icons. Is this... I feel like these are like crafting ingredients. I don't know, though. Oh, another thing of goods. Wow, this place is just full of loot. More golden tokay, I guess, provisions. Possessed demon engine heart. Heretic trophies. And more rolls of synth leather. Anything else of value? Not that I can see. The crew need more powerful weapons. Right, the door to the mess deck is stuck. There must be a way to open it. Well, there must be, but we will find out next time.